Welcome to Save the Singles platform. My name is Prophetess Happiness Michael Ebube. I like to describe myself as your role model. My duty here is to help all the singles. I may not be able to help everyone, but I believe that my message can save somebody. So today, we're going to be talking on the topic that I titled, Don't Invest Too Much in a Relationship. So as a woman, don't invest too much in a relationship. I know the men are going to be like, why the women? Well, I would like to tell you that this message is to also help you, the men, from the word God punish you. That is what you need to know. It will do you of a very big good for you to stay positioning yourself and not to allow a woman to invest too much if you know deep in your heart that you will not marry her. Most of the time when she brings those things, help yourself to say thank you. Don't do it. That will save you from all the God punish you, the roadside God punish you, the street side God punish you, and all the numbers of God punish you. If you have made up your mind, you know in the deep of your heart, don't let a woman invest too much in your life. So I want to focus on the ladies today. Sometime when you leave a relationship, you heard the women crying and said, upon all what I have done, upon all what I did for him, upon all what I did for him. And through all that, upon all what I did for him, they'll start crying. Then from there, they'll start laying cost. So many men are working on that cause. Cause has become their spiritual guidance because of the numbers of women that have said, God punish you. Some said, God punish you for my money. God said, God punish you for my salary. God said, I rented. Some said, I collected loan from my office. When he wanted to go for interview, it was the loan from the office I collected to book his flights or to give him to pay transport to where he wants to do the interview. He also had to stay there for some days. Some of the women don't even have the money, but when a woman loves, they want to help. Sometimes you may not really ask them, they want to do everything. I want to tell you something about a woman. If a woman really loves you, then she is capable enough, or maybe not even up to. She came to your house and discovered that you were lying on a foam on the ground. You'll be so shocked that the following day you're going to see her coming with a trailer, with bed, and with a better foam, with bed spray. Remember, you didn't even discuss this. She want to change your bed for you. As the relationship goes on, one day you heard her saying, no, I really want you, I'm not comfortable on this place you are living. I want you to leave this place. For example, maybe if you are staying from Maraba, he would like, for those that are watching me online, you may not really know where Maraba is, but I'm just trying to set a sample. So he's going to move you from, she's going to move you from Maraba and say you have to come and stay in Gwarimpa. So you discover that she just wants you to be comfortable. She just wants you to live a better life. Every woman that loves a man will want that man to live a better life. And out of that, their earnest desire, they are doing this thing with one hope. They are not doing this investment that the relationship is going to end in a relationship. For a woman to do this is having one thing in mind. That one thing is that one day you are going to give her your name. She's going to be Mrs. Something. She's going to be Mrs. Somebody. So she's doing that thing. No woman does a thing for free for you. No woman. When women are investing, there is something they want to benefit from. If a woman is giving a friend, his husband friend something, he's either he wants you to help his friend to get a job or to talk to the friend. A woman doesn't, sometimes they don't invest in the life of a man with empty hope. So if a woman is doing this for you, I really want you as a man to be conscious. If you come across this message, please be conscious She may be doing this with all her strength, with all her power, with all of her energy. She may go an extra mile to make sure that she satisfied you. And I want to tell you that some of this money that you guys are eating is an accursed money. Why did I say so? Some of them that are not really born again, they are not in Christ, they will go and collect from another man and give it to you. They will even go as far as sleeping around with their boss or with somebody to bring the money to whoever they love. And whenever you said, you may not just really open up and say, okay, I need this. You may just say, this my phone is bad. Yeah, this one has been giving me problem. You discover that the following day, they'll say, hello, see that? Guess what? And you said, what? I have a surprise for you. And you're like, surprise? Yes, are you home now? Are you home? Are you home? As soon as I'm done from work, I'm coming over. Then they came over, suddenly, close your eyes. And you're closing your eyes, so you don't even know you're eating and it costs some money. You now close your eyes, and they just said, okay, now open it. You now open it and saw a new phone. A phone that even a salary cannot afford it. A phone that even all our money in our account cannot afford it. So you collected the money. You collected the phone and you are happy about it. The following morning, you are sitting there, you call your friends, do you know, guess what? I just had maybe an iPhone, or I just had this phone and all that and all that and all that. A woman will always want the man he loves to be peaceful. They just want to see how they can help. The duty of a woman is just to see how he can help you. So if a woman loves you, you will always want to see how she can help you. So if you are listening to me as a man, please don't let a woman that you will not say, yes, I do, invest too much on you. And if you are a woman listening to me here, before you end up crying, most of the reason why you cry when there is a broken relationship is because of all the things you have done. You finish from the office, you run home to go and clean up his house, to go and cook, to make sure he comes back and eat, to make sure that everything is okay. He just came home. You discover that he doesn't drink pure water. You got to buy bottled water, carry it from the car, come and offload it. Those that does not have a car will carry it on their head to make sure that the man is happy. Now you have invested all your time. Maybe you have your own home. You end up putting out every day. You close from work. You need to come here and prepare food for him to make sure that he's okay. And at the end of the day, all the stress after coming back from work, you invest all that time to make sure that you cook food for him, arrange his house and keep his house in order before you go to your house. Sometimes you end up getting to your house around 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Now you have invested all that time. At the end of the day, you may invest it for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Some of you go as far as 5 years. At the end of the day, you discover that the man woke up one morning and said, we cannot continue again. And you said, did I really hear you well? He said, you heard me very well. I think we should move on. If any man comes your way, you can say, some will say, I'm not ready yet. Some will say, I still have time. You're a woman, you can move on. Come on. Don't invest your money in a life of a man. Don't invest too much when you know that this relationship is not going anywhere. Because it's going to be so painful to you any day the call of this relationship. Any day the man. Now, why did I say any day? Women does not really call of a relationship with a man that they love. That's why even a man will tell them go 100 times, they will still be there. They will pray, they will cry, they will say, hold the man, leg. That is when you see a woman that has never tell his mother, please, I'm sorry. That day he will tell the man, please, I'm sorry. We even kneel down, he will crawl. I know we can make it work. I know we can do something about it. I'm ready to change. Everything you told me, I'm going to do it. They will just start talking like if they are taking an oath. You see now? Now, why did that happen is because the duty of a woman is to position. A woman is not to search. A woman is not to find. It's just to position. It's for you to be at the standpoint. So the man can easily leave this place because he's to search and get another one the next minute. He can get someone better than you. He can get someone even lower than you. It depends on what his feeling tells him at that moment. That is why I said don't invest too much. If the man discovered that he is the one that broke up the relationship and he decided to check out, it will not feel bad because it is his decision. He decided to check out. So whatever he invested on you and he made up his mind not to continue again, it is his decision. So it will not too affect him because he made his mind. Anything that you are the cause of it, you won't feel bad. You won't feel pains much. But if you are not the cause of that thing, it's going to cause you so many pain for so many years. So stop investing too much as a woman in the life of a man that has never said, yes, I do to you. You can do that when you get married to that man. If you like, give your life. Jesus gave his life to people. So if you like, give your life to him when you are in marriage. But in a relationship that is not leading to anywhere, why do you gotta do all that much? For example, now some will book their flight ticket from one country to the other country to go and see the man. Getting in there, the man will start telling you, do you see one man that just left right now? No, you stayed for the first day. The man, he's not smiling. He's not even happy that you came. Then the third day, you are like, sweetheart, we have been talking fine on phone. Look at now, I just came to see you. And you are like this moody. You are not happy. Are you not happy seeing me? He said, my dear, I'm very happy, but what? You saw that man that was just sitting down when you walked in. You now said yes. And that was my landlord. He came to ask me for house rent. And that is why I'm feeling this way. So you're not like, okay, he came to ask you for house rent. Remember, you just booked your flight. When you were going to see him, he told you to book your flight and come. You shouldn't worry about everything and all that. Or if you have money, you should come. Someone said, if you have money, you should come. I'm going to pay you back. Some said, if I had money, I would have come and see you. But I don't mind if you can come. They will just brainwash you and you take your flight ticket and get there. Now he's telling you about landlord. What is he trying for you to say? He wants you to pay the house rent. Then the next morning you said, I've just made a transfer into your account so that you can settle the landlord so that we can be at peace. I just want us to have a happy moment, enjoy our time and all that. Stop investing too much. Nobody asked you to pay house rent. He didn't request. Even though he requested, tell him you don't have. Because you don't even know where the relationship is leading you to. So you have to tell him you don't have the money so that you start having pains. The reason people had a broken heart, they have a broken heart is so many reasons. In their house rent they paid, you have a broken heart of the money you lost. You have a broken heart of the time you spent. You have a broken heart of him saying he does not want again with all the care and all the love you have invested. You invest your love, you are the one making calls, you just flash you. Babe, please, can you call me? I don't have airtime. On whose airtime? Are you working in ATM? Are you working with Airtel or Etisalat? You two are going to, when you know that he doesn't have airtime and he has told you that last week, he told you that yesterday, and he's telling you today, you two should learn how to talk with 1 minute. 2 minutes is enough. Don't invest almost 1 hour talking with a person that doesn't have airtime. These are the reasons that you feel like killing yourself, hanging yourself, committing suicide when the relationship is being broken. The reason is because you invested too much. Only you walk into the house and see the man. The next thing you went for shopping. You want to change his wardrobe. You want him. You just bought him some clothes. Bought him some shoes. You are doing all this for someone you don't even know where the relationship is leading both of you to. Stop investing too much. Some of you go as far as sleeping with your boss to make sure your boss give him a job. And at the end of the day, this man get this job. He has realized that he is a person of this group. This is who I am. I'm a guy that I love to nice up. I love girls of this same level. I need someone who can speak good English. I need someone that a standard person that when we go out, when he's using toothpick, he has to be using his mouth to cover. Did he check all that when he went to sleep with your boss to give him a job? He didn't check all that. He conditioned himself with a woman that his situation, his atmosphere fit in at that moment. But now he got a job. He needed to nice up. He want to upgrade himself. He's now finding a road to his standard, where the standard of women, the kind of women he loves, he has actually had the image in his mind. So he find his way down there. When you are in a relationship as a woman, don't invest too much on it. The reason you swear all the God punish you on the street, in the church, the reason we as a prophet are having so many lists in our altar of a man who has hurt you, When you ask a question, what did they hurt you? How did they hurt you? It's all about that they said they are not doing again. That's the issue. But when you look deep, you will discover that the women are coverless. Why? Because they invested all their income into that relationship. Now, you invested all your time into that relationship. Some of these men openly made a demand. They're going to tell you, buy me so phone. You have to make sure that you buy that phone so that the relationship will not be miserable. You want to have peace. You want to have him. Next time he's going to tell you, oh, I need so shoe. Then you buy for him. The next moment he's going to tell you, I want to start up a business. I'm pursuing one contract. So the contract is so amount of money that I need to do so thing with so amount of money. Like I need like a 200,000. If they look at your capacity, you're a million person. They said I need like 2 million to just start up the contract. As soon as the money comes, I will give it to you. Now listen to me. You'll discover that he has told you the same thing and you gave him that money before. Then the money did not come out. He's telling you the second time and you gave him the same money again, the money did not come out. And the third time again, you're still giving him the same money. Guess what? If he asks him to explain about the money, he gets angry. Hey, you are not telling me to explain the money, how I use it. Well, am I supposed to make an account for you? Am I accountable to you? Before you know, it has become a fight. If you know that this relationship is not leading you guys to anywhere, you have not said, yes, I do. I am giving you a mother advice this moment. A mother advice to you so that you stop laying curses on men. You stop laying curses on the people that pass by your life. Stop investing too much. He don't have, you too don't have. Let both of you, nobody's having. So that whatever that happened at the end of this relationship, you will not feel so much pain beyond the degree of pain you are supposed to feel. Let me tell you something about the relationship or dating in the side of God, where they call it courtship, right? Courtship, the Bible said, he that findeth a wife findeth good things. Remember? I want you to understand the word find. He didn't say he that taketh. He said he that findeth. Listen to that. A word find simply means if I ask you to come into this room, into the studio that I am now, and get me my earring, or let me say, and get me my watch. You understand? Now, let me say, you come into the place and get me my necklace, whatever it is. When you walk into the studio, you're going to look around. You may end up pulling this carpet because you didn't see it. You have to find it. You understand? You may end up pulling everything, taking everything inside this house, outside. Now, can I tell you, why taking those things outside, you are touching something? Those things don't just disappear outside. You are using your hand to hold it. Then you drop it outside to come back and pick another. You keep it outside and come back to pick another. So that is the word finding. The man has to pick this one. When they look at it, it is not their kind. It is not what they want. They drop. Then they pick another one. Except a man who is born again that hear God, that is the only man that can just go directly and say, okay, you are my wife. And that means the woman too also hear God. So if you are not in the point that you hear God, the man hear God, many men will pick you and discover that you are not their wife. God didn't say he that taketh a wife taketh good things. He did not say so. He said he that findeth. Taking is different. Taking simply means you can go and just say, if I said, okay, go to the studio now, at the table you're going to see a bottle of water, please bring it for me. That is a description. And you go there straight and you get the bottled water. But if I said find the bottled water, you go to the fridge, you go to the drawer, you go to many places and check around before you get it. In the process of men finding, they can pick you and you are not their wife. It doesn't mean that you are their wife. So when they pick you, when you have not got to conclusion, the man is not convinced that you are his wife and you are not convinced that he is your husband, stop sleeping with him. Stop giving him your body. Stop giving him your money. Stop renting a house for him. Stop buying him a phone. Stop changing his wardrobe. Stop cooking for him. You are doing a housewife job as a girlfriend. That's a housewife job. So you don't need to do all those things. And if the relationship ended, if you didn't give him your body, you didn't give him your money, you didn't give him your time, you didn't give him everything, will you really feel bad? No, you won't feel bad because you were in a defense. You were able to defend the broken heart, the pains, the trouble that is coming. You were able to defend everything that happened. You will now go in peace, happily, and you guys will still remain friends. So, I really hope I make my point clear that you should stop investing too much as a woman in any relationship, in any courtship that you are. Stop investing too much. I pray that this message will be of help to you as you listen to me.